this worked. I just realized my screen is still. What? Oh God, you're sending it to your family too? Why? I'm nervous. Why? I see the comments section here. Alright, we are ready to start. Today, we are starting with the Book of Numbers. Last episode, I don't know what happened, but cut the cut the stream while we were still reading. So when we finished Leviticus, that's when when finally realized that the broadcast cut off. So yeah, you guys probably only saw like half of the remainder of the chapters we had. But yeah, we did finish, and now we're starting Numbers. I wanted to read a bit of the introduction of the Book of Numbers that they have at the beginning here. So the title of this book in the Hebrew Bible comes from the first word Bemidbar, meaning in the desert. But the English title is taken from the Greek Septuagint, where it is called arithmoi, a Greek word meaning numbers, and referring to the census taken by Moses at Mount Sinai. As the book begins, the Israelites are camped in the Sinai desert, and what follows tells the story of their wandering journey over a 40-year period, eventually heading towards Canaan, the land God promised to their ancestor Abraham. Before starting out, Moses conducted a census of the people to determine the size of the various tribal groups that make up the people of Israel. Following the census taking and some further instructions for traveling and for worship, the great caravan of the Israelite tribe sets forth from Mount Sinai through the region of Kadesh. All throughout the book, the steadfast care of God can be seen, as well as the competent, though often impatient and frustrated leader of Moses. After a failed attempt to enter the land of Canaan from the south, the Israelites proceed eastward, skirting around Edom, and eventually ending up in the north of Moab on the eastern side of the Jordan River, poised for crossing over into Canaan. Joshua is selected to succeed Moses as leader when it becomes clear that Moses will not live to make the crossing. Interspersed through the travel narration are also various instructions and regulations, as well as repeated reports of the people's murmuring, "Get away! That is my drink." People's murmuring, discontent, and grumblings, complaints about this life on the move, a great vexation to Moses. Alright, we're in chapter 1. Before we begin, we will do a prayer. Ready, love? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Dear Lord Jesus, I pray today to clear all minds and focus only on your word. Holy Spirit, descend down onto me. Make sure that I have no error in reading your word. Make sure that you fully and perfectly guide me through your word so I may interpret it the correct way and not in the way that others may interpret it. Dear Lord Jesus, I thank you for today, and we shall begin reading your word. The numbering of Israel at Mount Sinai.
To also do this Bible study for our next,
Oh yes, we are also doing this Bible study for our upcoming baby. The wife is pregnant, so we're trying to do this more frequently. Any viewers that are coming in from watching me gameplay are probably gonna be confused on why I'm just gonna be solely uploading Bible study. That is why. Trying to get as much through before the baby is born. Something I like about this website I found is that it gives you references to what will come later on that will be in reference to the current passage we're on. So as we can see, Numbers 1 will then be extrapolated on in Numbers 26. So let us continue. Numbers chapter 1, verse 1. And the Lord spoke unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, in the tabernacle of the congregation, on the first day of the second month, in the second year after they were coming out of the land of Egypt, saying, Take you the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel, after their families, by the house of their fathers, with the number of their names, every male by their polls, from 20 years old and upward, all that are able to go forth to war in Israel. You and Aaron shall number them by their armies, and with you there shall be a man of every tribe, every one head of the house of his fathers. And these are the names of the men that shall stand with you of the tribe of Reuben. Eliezer. The volume is low. Thank you. See if I can fix that somehow. I don't think I'll be able to. I'm trying to pull it up to my mouth closer. Is this good? If I do this, is this better? This sounds good. Thank you. I lost my count. Their names, every male by their polls from 20 years old and upward, go forth in Israel, thou and shall name them. And with you there shall be a man of every tribe, every one head of the house of his fathers. And these are the names of the men that shall stand with you of the tribe of Reuben. Eliezer the son of Shedeur, of Simeon. Shalu, Mael the son of Zurishaddai, of Judah. Nahshon the son of Aminadab, of Issachar. Nathaniel, the son of Zuar, of Zebulun. Eliab, the son of Helon, and the children of Joseph, of Ephraim. Elishama, the son of Ammihud, of Manasseh. Gamaliel, the son of Pedarzu of Benjamin, Abidan, the son of Gideon of Dan, Izer, the son of Ammishaddai of Asher, Pagiel, the son of Orchan of Gad, Ali Asaph, the son of Delu of Naphtali, Ira, the son of Enan. These were the renown of the congregation, princes of the tribes of their fathers, heads of thousands in Israel. And Moses and Aaron took these men which are expressed by their names, and they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of the names, from 20 years old and upward by their polls. And the Lord commanded Moses, so he numbered them in the wilderness of Sinai. The children of Reuben, Israel's eldest son, by their generations, and their fathers, families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, by their polls, every male from 20 years old and onward, all that were able to go forth to war, these that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Reuben, were 46,500. Gross. Of the children of Simeon, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their families. Is it still recording? Do you guys see and hear me? My computer went black, so I don't know if it stopped recording or not. I'm still good? What the heck? Okay, that was weird. It made me lose my spot. Oh no. 46,000, so 46,500 from just one family tribe. Now, in ancient Hebrew, numbers represented something. They have this whole like number, like each letter of like a word represents a number, and I never bothered learning what that was about. So I'm sure these numbers of the tribes mean something, but I never bothered to learn, so we're just gonna keep going. Of the children of Simeon, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, those that were numbered of them, according to the number of their names, by their polls, every male from 20 years and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Simeon, were 59,300. Of the children of Gad, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Gad, were 45,650. Of the children of Judah, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of the names, from 20 years and upward, all that were able to go forth to the war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Judah, were 314,600. Three score, I think that's like 60. So like it's 350,000. So probably 314,000. Maybe it might be 100,000. I think it's 100,000. I think 100,600. Of the children of Ishkar, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of their names, from 20 years and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Ishkar, were 50,004,400. 54,400. Yeah, yeah. And the children of Zebulun by their generations, after their families, by the number of their fathers, according to the number of their names, from 20 years and upward, all that were able to go forth to war. Those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Zebulun, were 57,400. There's 12 tribes, man. Of the children of Joseph, namely of the children of Ephraim, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to their numbers of the names, from 20 years and up, all that were able to go forth to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Ephraim, were 40,500. Of the children of Manasseh, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of their names, from 20 years and old and upward, all that were able to go to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Manasseh, were 32,200. Of the children of Benjamin, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of their names, from 20 years and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Benjamin, were 35,400. Of the tribe of Dan, by their generations, after their families, by the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of their names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Dan, threescore and 2,000, so roughly 62,000 ish, 700. Of the children of Asher, by their generations, after their families, of the house of their fathers, according to the numbers of their names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, these were the numbers of them, even of the tribe of Asher, were 40 and 1,500. Of the children of Naphtali, throughout their generations, and through their families, by the names, by the house of their fathers, according to the names, numbers, God, I can't, according to the numbers of their names, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war, those that were numbered of them, even of the tribe of Naphtali, were 50,003,400. These are those that were numbered, which Moses and Aaron numbered, and the princes of Israel, being 12 men, each one was for the house of his father. So were all those that were numbered of the children of Israel by the house of their fathers, from 20 years old and upward, all that were able to go forth to war in Israel, even all they that were numbered, 603,550. So 603,550. Again, in some type of ancient Jewish number meaning thing. I'm sure that means something. Actually, I think there is a meaning behind it. I think I remember watching a video on it. I can't remember what it was. It was like super complicated. If you guys want to find out what it is, just take a quick Google search of the representation of these census numbers. The appointments of the Levites. But Levites, after the tribe of their fathers, were not numbered among them. For the Lord had spoken unto Moses, saying, Only thou shalt not number the tribe of Levi, neither take the sum of them among the children of Israel. But thou shalt appoint the Levites over the tabernacle of testimony, and over all the vessels thereof, and over all things that belong to it. They shall bear the tabernacle, and all the vessels thereof, and they shall minister unto it, and shall encamp round the tabernacle. And when the tabernacle setteth forward, the Levites shall take it down, and when the tabernacle is to be pitched, the Levites shall set it up. And the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. And the children of Israel shall pitch their tents, every man by his own camp, and every man by his own standard, throughout their hosts. But the Levites shall pitch around the tabernacle of testimony, that there be no wrath upon the congregation of the children of Israel. And the Levites shall keep the charge of the tabernacle of testimony. The children of Israel did according to all the Lord commanded Moses, so they did. Quick summary, in case you checked out. God told Moses to get a census count of all the Israelites that were, or I can't say Israelites, the Hebrews, because Israel wasn't made yet. The Hebrews that came out of Egypt, so that they could know how they fare against the rivaling tribes that were around at the time. He also told him to account one man from each family to count as like the leader head of each house, and they're also going to be working as like the generals of the army. So he got all of them, he counted them, it gives the numbers. The numbers each represent a different thing in Hebrew numerology. I don't know it by heart, so I can't say what it means. And then lastly, the Levi tribe were appointed to be keepers of the tabernacle, which, if you guys don't know what a tabernacle is, it is the first ever like temple for God. The Hebrews were able to like build it wherever they traveled to so that they could sacrifice and then take it down whenever they needed to travel. So the Levites were appointed to be pretty much those people, the ones that build it up, help everyone gather up to do the sacrifices, and then take it back down when it came time to travel. Chapter 2. Do you want to read or no? Okay, come here, come here. Yep. Loud and clear, you keep it.
Mhm.
Might need to get close. One moment.
Oh yeah. Oh. Is it like that?
Okay. Is it on your ears good or no?
No. I can hold on to it too.
Like that?
Mhm.
Alright, there you go.
Yay. The camps and leaders of the tribes. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, Every man of the children of Israel shall pitch by his own standard, within sign of their father's house. Far off about the tabernacle of the congregation shall they pitch. And on the east side toward the rising of the sun shall they of the standard of the camp of Judah pitch throughout their armies. And Nahshon the son of Amminadab shall be captain of the children of Judah. And his hosts and those that were numbered of them were 314,600. And those that do pitch next unto him shall be the tribe of his Sachar. And Nathan Ishkar. And Nathan the son of Zuar shall be captain of the children of Ishkar. And his hosts and those that were numbered thereof were 50,004,400. Then the tribe of Zebulun and Eliab the son of Elon shall be captain of the children of Zebulun. And his hosts and those that were numbered thereof were 57,400. And all that were numbered in the camp of Judah were 100,000, 4,000, and 6,400 throughout their armies. These shall first set forth. On the south side shall be the standard of the camp of Reuben, according to the armies, and the captain of the children of Reuben shall be Eleazar the son of Shedar. And his hosts and those that were numbered thereof were 56,500, and those which pitch by him shall be the tribe of Simeon.
Seaman?
Oh,
Simeon?
Simeon. Oh, Simeon. Well, where is it?
Keep going, right here.
Okay. And the captain of the children of Simeon shall be Shelumiel the son of Zurishaddai. And his hosts and those remembered of them were 59,300. And the tribe of Gad and the captain of the sons of Gad shall be Eliasaph the son of Ruel. And his hosts and those that were numbered of them were 40 and 50 and 5,650. All that were numbered in the camp of Reuben were 100,050 and 1,450 throughout their armies, and they shall set forth in the second rank. Then the tabernacle of the congregation shall set forward with the camp of the Levites in the midst of the camp. As they encamp, so they shall set forward, every man in his place by their standards. On the west side shall be the standard of the camp of Ephraim, according to their armies, and the captain of the sons of Ephraim shall be Elishama, the son of Ammihud, and his host, and those that were number of them were 40,500, and by him shall be the tribe of Manasseh. And the captain of the children of Manasseh shall be Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur, and his hosts, and those that were numbered of them were 32,200. Then the tribe of Benjamin, the captain of the sons of Benjamin, shall be Abidon, the son of Gideoni, and his hosts, and those that were numbered by them were 30 and 5,400. All that were numbered of the camp of Ephraim were 100,000 and 8,000 and 100 throughout their armies, and they shall go forward in the third rank. The standard of the camp of Dan shall be on the north side by their armies, and the captain of the children of Dan shall be Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai, and his hosts, and those that were numbered of them were 62,700. And those that were encamped by him shall be the tribe of Asher, and the captain of the children of Asher shall be Pagiel, the son of Ochran, and his hosts, and those that were numbered of them were 40 and 1,500. Then the tribe of Naphtali, and the captain of the children of Naphtali shall be Ahira, the son of Enan, and his hosts, and those that were numbered of them were 50 and 3,400. And all that were numbered in the camp of Dan were 100,050 and 7,600. They shall go hindmost with their standards. These are those which were numbered of the children of Israel by the house of their fathers. All those that were numbered of the camps throughout their hosts were 600,000 and 3,550. But the Levites were not numbered among the children of Israel, as the Lord commanded Moses. And the children of Israel did according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. So they pitched by their standards, and so they set forward, every one after their families, according to the house of their fathers.
Ah, quick rundown of Numbers 2. Basically, just repeating what Numbers 1 said about who's the leader of each house, and then also how they are seated around the tabernacle to protect, to protect the tribes and stuff like that. Uh, so what was it? East side towards the rising sun, Judah and Nashon. There's a reason why they're towards the rising sun. I believe the tribe of Judah is where King David comes from. I think. I think. So obviously the rising sun's supposed to represent like God and stuff, and then since the tribe of Judah is at the head of it, that's where Jesus came from. Jesus came from the tribe of David, which came from the tribe of Judah. So it's like God is leading them first and foremost. They went to the east. It says how many of them were all together with the combined families. Next to them was the tribe of Ishkar with Nathaniel. All of them were this much. Next to them was the tribe of Zebulun. To the south, the tribe of Reuben. How many were together with him? Next to him was the tribe of Simeon, and then the tribe of Gad. Levites were in the middle, and the west was Ephraim, Manasseh, tribe of Benjamin, and the tribe of Dan. Yeah, I think that's all. This is why a lot of people say the Bible is like a hard read for them because it repeats a lot of the same stuff that's already been said. It just each time it gets re-mentioned, it just extrapolates more on the previous text. So the first text is just like a quick rundown of everything, and then each following text is like a more detailed description. And then if it pops up again later on, it's because there's even more context that needs to be added that the previous text needed to come first so you would understand it more. Love you. Numbers chapter 3. The number and the duties of the Levites. Cool. These also are the generations of Aaron and Moses. So this is Aaron and Moses' lineage. The day that the Lord spoke with Moses in Mount Sinai. These are the names of the sons of Aaron: Nadab, the firstborn; Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. These are the names of the sons of Aaron, the priests which were anointed, whom he consecrated to minister in the priest's office. And Nadab and Abihu died before the Lord when they offered strange fire before the Lord in the wilderness of Sinai, and they had no children. Eleazar and Ithamar ministered in the priest's office in the sight of Aaron their father. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Bring the tribe of Levi near, and present them before Aaron the priest, that they may minister unto him. And they shall keep his charge, and the charge of the whole congregation, before the tabernacle of the congregation, to do the service of the tabernacle. And they shall keep all the instruments of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the charge the charge of the children of Israel to do the service of the tabernacle. And thou shalt give the Levites unto Aaron and to his sons. They are wholly given unto him out of the children of Israel. And thou shalt appoint Aaron and his sons, and they shall wait on the priest's office, and the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, oh, see, in reference to Exodus 32 right here. And I, behold, I have taken the Levites from among the children of Israel, instead of all the firstborn that openeth the matrix among the children of Israel. Therefore the Levites shall be mine, because all the firstborns are mine. For on the day that I smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, I hallowed unto me all the firstborn in Israel, both man and beast. Mine they shall be, for I am the Lord. And the Lord spoke unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai, saying, Number the children of Levi after the house of their fathers, by their families, every male from a month old and upward shalt thou number them. And Moses numbered them according to the word of the Lord, as he was commanded. And these were the sons of Levi by their names: Gershon, and Kohath, and Merari. And these are the names of the sons of Gershon by their families: Libni and Shemiel, or Shimiel. And the sons of Kohath by their families: Amram and Issachar, Hebron and Uzziel. And the sons of Merari by their families: Mahli and Mushi. These are the families of the Levites according to the house of their fathers. Of Gershon was the family of the Libnites, and the family of the Shemites. These are the families of the Gershonites. those that were numbered of them according to the number of all the males from a month old and upward. Even those that were numbered of them were 7,500. The families of the Gershonites shall pitch behind the tabernacle westward. And the chief of the house of the father of the Gershonites shall be Eliasaph, the son of Lael. And the charge of the sons of Gershon in the tabernacle of the congregation shall be the tabernacle and the tent, the covering thereof, and the hanging of the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the hangings of the court, and the curtain for the door of the court, which is by the tabernacle, and by the altar round about, and the cords of it, for all the service thereof. And of Kohath was the family of the Amorites, Amramites, yeah, and the family of the Isharites, and the family of the Hebronites, and the family of the Uzzites. These are the families of the Kohathites, and the number of all the males from a month old and upward were 8,600, keeping the charge of the sanctuary. The families of the sons of Kohath shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle southward. The chief of the house of the father of the families of the Kohathites shall be Elizaphan, the son of Uzziel. In their charge shall be the ark, and the table, and the candlestick, and the altars, and the vessels of the sanctuary, wherewith they minister, and the hanging, and all the service thereof. And Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, shall be chief over the chief of the Levites, and have the oversight of them that keep the charge of the sanctuary. 33. Oh, oops. Uh, of Merari was the family of the Malites, and the family of the Mushites. These are the families of Merari, and those that were numbered of them, according to the numbers of all the males from a month old and upwards, were 6,200. And the chief of the house of the father of the families of Merari was Zuriel, the son of Abihail. Uh, Abihail. These shall pitch on the side of the tabernacle northward, and under the custody and charge of the sons of Merari shall be the boards of the tabernacle, and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and the sockets thereof, and all the vessels thereof, and all that serveth thereto, and the pillars of the court round about, and their sockets, and their pins, and their cords. But these that encamp before the tabernacle towards the east, even before the tabernacle of the congregation eastward, shall be Moses and Aaron and his sons, keeping the charge of the sanctuary for the charge of the children of Israel. And the stranger that cometh nigh shall be put to death. All that were numbered of the Levites, which Moses and Aaron numbered at the commandment of the Lord throughout their families, all the males from a month old and upward, were 22,000. Redemptions of the firstborn. And the Lord said unto Moses, Number all the firstborn of the males of the children of Israel from a month old and upward, and take the number of their names. And thou shalt take the Levites for me. I am the Lord. Instead of all the firstborn among the children of Israel, and the cattle of the Levites, instead of all the firstlings among the cattle of the children of Israel. And Moses numbered, and the Lord commanded him, all the firstborn among the children of Israel, and all the firstborn males by the number of names from a month old and upwards, of those that were numbered of them were 22,213. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Take the Levites instead of all the firstborn among the children of Israel, and the cattle of the Levites instead of their cattle, and Levites shall be mine. I am the Lord. And for those that are to be redeemed of the 260 and 13 of the firstborn of the children of Israel, which are more than the Levites, shalt thou take 5 shekels apiece by the poll. After after the shekel of the sanctuary shalt thou take them. The shekel is 20 gerahs. And thou shalt give the money wherewith the odd number of them is to be redeemed unto Aaron and to his sons. And Moses took the redemption money of them that were over and above them that were redeemed by the Levites, the firstborn of the children of Israel. Took he the money 1,300, 1,300 and 5 shekels. After the shekel of the sanctuary, and Moses gave the money of them that were redeemed unto Aaron and to his sons, according to the word of the Lord, as the Lord commanded. So this one's pretty self-explanatory. They got the tribe of Levites, since they're not to be combatants. He did a census of all the people there, not just the able-bodied men to fight for war. And they distributed the, what's it called? Not the duties. Uh, they distributed how to set up the tabernacle between each of the specific families from the tribe of Levi. So some people do the tent, pitching up the tent. Some people set up the altar. Some others carry the Ark of the Covenant into it. Some of them set up the decorations. The others are to tie it down, all that other stuff. And then the last bit was the tax. Well, it's not really a tax. Well, I guess a tax for all the firstborn children out of all the tribes. Um, he took 5 shekels from each of them and set it aside as like an offering for God. Yep, right here. Gave them to those that were redeemed unto Aaron and to his sons. Numbers 4. You want to read, love? Yeah? Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah. This?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just do it like this. The tasks assigned to the Levites. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, Take the sum of the sons of Kohath from among the sons of Levi, after their families by the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even until 50 years old, and all that enter into the host to do the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. This shall be the service of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the congregation, about the most holy things. And when the camp setteth forward, Aaron shall come, and his boys and his sons, and they shall take down the covering veil, and cover the ark of testimony with it, and shall put thereon the covering of badger skins, and shall spread over it a cloth wholly of blue, and shall put in the staves thereof. And upon the table of showbread they shall spread a cloth of blue, and put thereon the dishes and the spoons and the bowls, and covers to cover withal. And the continual bread shall be thereon, and they shall spread upon them a cloth of scarlet, and cover the same with a covering of badger skins, and shall put in the staves thereof. And they shall take cloth of blue, and cover the candlestick of the light, and his lamps, and his tongues, and his snuff dishes, and all the oil vessels thereof, wherewith they minister unto it. And they shall put it and all the vessels thereof within the covering of badger skin, shall put it upon a bar. And upon the golden altar they shall spread a cloth of blue, and cover it with a covering of badger skins, and shall put to the staves thereof. And they shall take all the instruments of ministry wherewith they minister in the sanctuary, and put them in a cloth of blue, and cover them with a covering of badger skins, and shall put them on a bar. And they shall take away the ashes from the altar, and spread a purple cloth thereon, and they shall put upon it all the vessels thereof, wherewith they minister about it, even the censers, the flesh hooks, and the shovels, and the basins, all the vessels of the altar. And they shall spread upon it a covering of badger skins, and put to the staves of it. And when Aaron and his sons have made an end of covering the sanctuary and all the vessels of the sanctuary, as the campus is set forward after that, the sons of Kohath shall come to bear it. But they shall not touch any holy thing, lest they die. These things that are the burden of the sons of Kohath in the tabernacle of the congregation. And to the office of Eleazar the son of Aaron the priest pertaineth the oil for the light, and the sweet incense, and the daily meat offering, and the anointing oil, and the oversight of all the tabernacle, and of all that therein is, in the sanctuary, and in the vessels thereof. And the Lord spake unto Moses and unto Aaron, saying, Cut ye not off the tribe of the families of the Kohathites from among the Levites, but thus do unto them, that they may live and not die when they approach unto the most holy things. Aaron and his sons shall go in and appoint them every one to his service and to his burden. But they shall not go in to see when the holy things are covered, lest they die. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take also the sum of the sons of Gershon throughout the houses of their fathers by their families, from 30 years old and upward until 50 years old, shalt thou number them all that enter in to perform the service, to do the work in the tabernacle of the congregation. This is the service of the families of the Gershonites, to serve and for burdens. And they shall bear the curtains of the tabernacle, and the tabernacle of the congregation, his covering, the covering of the badger skin that is above upon it, and the hanging for the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the hangings of the court, and the hanging for the door of the gate of the court, which is by the tabernacle, and by the altar of the altar round about, and their cords, and the instruments of their service, and all that is made for them, so shall they serve. At the appointment of Aaron and his sons shall be all the service of the sons of the Gershonites, and all their burdens, and in all their service, and ye shall appoint unto them in charge of their burdens. This is the service of the families of the sons of Gershon, in the tabernacle of the congregation. And their charge shall be under the hand of Ithamar the son of Aaron the priest. As for the sons of Merari, thou shalt number them after their families, by the house of their fathers, 30 years and upward, even unto 50 years, thou shalt thou number them, every one that entereth in the sense of the service to do the work of the tabernacle of the congregation. And this is the charge of their burden according to all their service in the tabernacle of the congregation: boards of the tabernacle, and the bars thereof, and the pillars thereof, and the sockets thereof, and the pillars of the court round about, and their sockets, and their pins, and their cords, with all their instruments, with all the service, and by name ye shall reckon the instruments of the change of their burden. This is the service of the families of the sons of Merari, according to all the service and the tabernacle of the congregation, under the hand of Ithamar the son of Aaron the priest. And Moses and Aaron and the chief of the congregation number the sons of the Kohathites, and after their families, and after the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, every one of them entered into service for the work in the congregation of the tabernacle of the congregation. And those that were numbered of them by their families were 2,750. These were that were numbered of all the families to the Kohathites, all that might do service in the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron, the number according to the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses. Those were numbered by the sons of Gershon throughout their families, and by the house of their fathers, from 30 years old and upward, even unto 50 years old, every one that entereth into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the congregation, even those that were numbered of them throughout their families by the house of their fathers, were 2,650. These are that they these are they that were numbered of the families of the sons of Gershon, of all that might do service in the tabernacle of the congregation, with whom Moses and Aaron did number according to the commandment of the Lord. And those that were numbered by the families of the sons of Merari throughout their families, of the sons of Merari throughout their families by the house of their fathers, from 34 years and upward, even unto 50 years, everyone that entereth into the service for the work in the tabernacle of the congregation, even those that were numbered of them after their families were 3,200. These be those that were numbered of the families of the sons of Merari, when Moses and Aaron number according to the wordplay of the day by the hand of Moses, and all those that were numbered of the Levites, whom Moses and Aaron the chief of Israel numbered after their families, and after the house of their fathers, from 30 years and upward, even unto 50 years old, everyone that came to do the service of this ministry and the service of all the burden in the tabernacle of the congregation, even those that were numbered of them were 8,500 According to the commandment of the Lord, they were numbered by the hand of Moses, every one according to his service and according to his burden, but thus were they numbered of him as the Lord commanded Moses.
Okay. Uh, you okay, Liv? Just hot. Oh, you're gonna be. No. So going back up to the top, as she was reading, this popped in my head. So I believe it is a revelation from God. One moment. So one moment. I'm trying to search it. Just. Sorry. So this part right here. Then to the house of tabernacle with the holy things. So right here, starting from verse 5 and down. When the camp setteth forward, Aaron shall come and his sons, and they shall take down the covering veil, cover the ark of the testimony with it. Veil, remember that. A covering veil for the ark of the covenant, and shall put thereon the covering of badger skins, and shall spread over it a cloth wholly of blue. It shall be put staves thereon, and upon the table of the showbread they shall spread a cloth of blue, and put therein the dishes, spoons, and the bowls. And on top of that, the continual bread shall be thereon. They shall spread upon them a cloth of scarlet. Does that sound familiar to you guys? Because it sounds very familiar to me. Are you ready? I can't zoom out. Mother Mary, Mother of God, a holy veil spread on top a cloth of blue, wearing scarlet clothing, and the holy bread, which is Jesus Christ, the bread of life. So, yes, the Ark of the Covenant and the colors that are put upon it is the first ever prophecy of the Virgin Mary, who was to deliver the bread of life, Jesus. Ta-da! And also I'm pretty sure these are the gifts that the three wise men gave Jesus. I could be wrong. I think they were like staves and spoons and bowls. I think. So yeah, that's that. And of course, this is just telling more duties of each of the families, what they're supposed to do, what they're not supposed to do, lest they die. Again, like I said, the numbers mean something. I don't know what they mean. It is a whole, like, you literally need to have like a freaking degree to like understand that stuff. I'm not even kidding. Is there anything else I'm missing? The pillars. Nope, I think that's all. Okay. Numbers chapter 5. The unclean driven from the camp. Hold up, I gotta crack my fingers. They hurt. Yeah, get out of here. I just killed the fly. Do you have water? Can I get some water? Thank you. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Command the children of Israel that they put out of the camp every leper. Uh, and everyone, chapter 5, okay. Every leper and everyone that has an issue, and whoever is defiled by the dead. Both male and female shall you put out, without the camp shall you put them, that they defile not their camps in the midst whereof I dwell. And the children of Israel did so, and put them out without the camp. The Lord spoke unto Moses, so did the children of Israel. The law of recompense, recompense. I don't know what that word means. This is in reference to Leviticus. Look at me, Leviticus 6. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, when a man or woman shall commit any sin that a man commits, to do a trespass against the Lord, and that person be guilty. Then they shall confess their sins which they have done, and he shall recompense his trespass. That's part of the Lord's Prayer. He shall recompense his trespass with the principal thereof, and add upon it the fifth part thereof, and give it unto him against whom he has trespassed. And forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. It comes from here, comes from the book of Numbers. But if the man has no kinsman to recompense the trespass unto, let the trespass be recompensed unto the Lord. That is where we get this part of the prayer. Even to the priest, besides the ram of the atonement, whereby an atonement shall be made for him, and every offering of all the holy things of the children of Israel, which they bring upon the priest, shall be his. And every man's hallowed things shall be his. Whatsoever any man giveth the priest, it shall be his. Hallowed be thy name. The law concerning jealousy. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, If any man's wife go aside and commits a trespass against him, and the man lie with her carnally, and it be hid from the eyes of her husband, and be kept close, and she be defiled, and there be no witness against her, neither she be taken with the manner, and the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be defiled, or if the spirit of jealousy come upon him, and he be jealous of his wife, and she be not defiled, then shall the man bring his wife unto the priest, and he shall bring her offering for her, the 10th part of an epiph of barley meal, so like ground up barley. He shall pour no oil in it, nor put frankincense thereon, for it is an offering of jealousy, an offering of memorial, bringing iniquity to remembrance. And the priest shall bring her near, and set her before the Lord. And the priest shall take holy water in an earthen vessel, and of the dust that is in the floor of the tabernacle the priest shall take, and put it into the water. And the priest shall set the woman before the Lord, and uncover the woman's head, and put the offering of memorial in her hands, which is the jealousy offering. And the priest shall have in his hand the bitter water that causeth the curse. And the priest shall charge her by an oath, and say unto the woman, If no man has lain with thee, and if thou hast not gone aside to uncleanness with another instead of thy husband, be thou free from this bitter water that causeth the curse. But if thou hast gone aside to another instead of thy husband, and if thou be defiled, and some man has lain with thee besides thine husband, then the priest shall charge the woman with an oath of cursing. And the priest shall say unto the woman, The Lord make thee a curse and an offering among thy people. When the Lord doth make thy thigh to rot and thy belly to swell, and this water that causes the curse shall go into thy bowels, to make thy belly to swell, and thy thighs to rot. And the woman shall say, Amen, Amen. And the priest shall write these curses in a book, and he shall blot them out with the bitter water. And he shall cause the woman to drink the bitter water that causes the curse. And the water that causes the curse shall enter into her and become bitter. Then the priest shall take the jealousy offering out of the woman's hand, and shall wave the offering before the Lord, and offer it upon the altar. And the priest shall take a handful of the offering, even the memorial thereof, and burn it upon the altar, and afterwards shall cause the woman to drink the water. And when he has made her to drink the water, then it shall come to pass, that if she be defiled, and has done trespass against her husband, that the water that causes the curse shall enter into her, and become bitter, and her belly shall swell, and her thighs shall rot. And the woman shall be a curse among her people. And if the woman be not defiled, but be clean, then she shall be free, and shall conceive seed. This is the law of jealousies. And a wife goeth aside to another instead of her husband, and is defiled, or when the spirit of jealousy cometh upon him, and he be jealous over his wife, and shall set the woman before the Lord. And the priest shall execute upon her all this law, Then shall the man be guiltless from iniquity, and this woman shall bear her iniquity. So this curse here, a lot of I've been seeing it pop up in a lot of like debates of atheists who are like trying to support abortions. They try to say that this part right here is in support of abortions because it says it's making her thighs rot and her stomach to swell. But nowhere in this text does it say that it kills the baby that's inside of her. It just says her stomach swells and her thighs start to rot. So like it's not about abortion. There's nothing that mentions the baby dies due to this. It's just a visible curse for people to see that she has been unfaithful and she's possibly pregnant with another man's baby. Nothing here says that the baby dies during it. The last part, if she is guiltless, then nothing will happen to her. She'll just taste bitter water, and she'll give birth to the baby. Do you want to read this one, or want me to read it?
Huh?
Do you want me to read this one, or no?
No, I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Unless you just want to read it, and then I can do. We stop at 8, right?
We're going to stop at 9, because then that breaks it up into 4 equal parts. If we read it fast.
Okay, so you.
You want me to read it then?
And then I'll do 7, 8.
You want me to read 7 and 8?
No, so you can read 6, and then I'll do 7, 8.
Alright. The law of the Nazarite. The Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When either man or woman shall separate themselves to vow a vow of a Nazarite, to separate themselves unto the Lord, he shall separate himself from wine and strong drink, and shall drink no vinegar of wine or vinegar of strong drink. Neither shall he drink any liquor of grapes, nor eat moist grapes or dried. All the days of his separation shall he eat nothing that is made of the vine tree, from the kernels even to the husks. So the strong drink is beers, by the way, because I think beer is made out of like wheat and yeast, and then obviously wine is made of grapes. So it's saying he can't eat anything of the vines or anything of kernel to husk. In the days of the vows of his separation there shall no razor come upon his head, until the days be fulfilled, in the which he separateth himself unto the Lord. He shall be holy, and shall let the locks of the hair of his head grow. All the days that he separated himself unto the Lord, he shall come at no dead body. He shall not make himself unclean for his father or for his mother, for his brother or for his sister, when they die, because the consecration of his God upon his head. All the days of his separation is his holy unto the Lord. And if any man die very suddenly by him, and he hath defiled the head of his consecration, then he shall shave his head in the day of his cleansing. On the 7th day shall he shave it. On the 8th day he shall bring 2 turtles and 2 young pigeons to the priest and to the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And the priest shall offer the one for a sin offering, and the other for a burnt offering, and make an atonement for him, for that he sinned by the dead, and shall hallow his head the same day. And he shall consecrate unto the Lord the days of his separation, shall bring a lamb on the first year for his trespass offering. But the days that were before shall be lost, because his separation was defiled. And this is the law of the Nazarite. When the days of his separation are fulfilled, he shall be brought unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. He shall offer his offering unto the Lord. 1 he lamb for the first year without blemish for a burnt offering, and 1 ewe lamb for the first year without blemish for a sin offering, and 1 ram without blemish for peace offerings, and a basket of unleavened bread, cakes of fine flour mingled with oil, and wafers of unleavened bread anointed with oil, and their meat offering, and their drink offerings. And the priest shall bring them before the Lord, and shall offer his sin offering and his burnt offering, and he shall offer the ram for a sacrifice of peace offerings unto the Lord with the basket of unleavened bread. The priest shall offer also his meat offering and his drink offering. And Nazarite shall shave the head of his separation at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and shall take the hair of the head of his separation, and put it in the fire which is under the sacrifice of the peace offering. And the priest shall take the sodden shoulder of the ram and one unleavened cake out of the basket and one unleavened wafer, and shall put them upon the hands of the Nazarite. After the hair of his separation is shaven, and the priest shall wave them for a wave offering before the Lord. This is holy for the priest, with the waved breast and heaved shoulder, and after the Nazarite may drink wine. This is the law of the Nazarite who hath vowed in of his offering unto the Lord for separation. Besides that his hand shall get according to the vow which he vowed. So he must do after the law of his separation. Priestly benediction. The Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and unto his sons, saying, On this wise ye shall bless the children of Israel, saying unto them, The Lord bless thee and keep thee. The Lord make his face shine upon thee, and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up his countenance upon thee, and give thee peace. And they shall put my name upon the children of Israel, and I will bless them. Oh, is that the prayer that Andy's family be praying during Passover? That's what it means. That's funny. So I don't know what a Nazarene is. Nazarite, I mean. It's probably explained back in Leviticus because this is a repetition of one of the laws in Leviticus. I think it might be an outsider, like if an outsider comes to join uh their 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 tribe, they can't drink wine or any beers or any vinegars. Um, and then they have to do this ritual, shave their heads, and eat of the sacrifice and all that stuff. And yep, this is the priestly benediction. So the prayer the priests have to say. Pretty simple chapter. You want to read this one?
That's 7?
Yeah. Yeah, let's read.
So the ace is right behind me, so I can barely hear you.
Sorry.
Okay, I can read it.
Okay, here you go, love. Hello there.
What happened?
Why is her name AV Geek? Oh, Aviation Geek. Okay, never mind. Okay,
Yep. Offerings for the dedication of the altar. And it came to pass on the day that Moses had fully set up the tabernacle, and had anointed it, and sanctified it, and all the instruments thereof, both the altar and the vessels thereof, and had anointed them and sanctified them, that the princes of Israel, heads of the house of their fathers, who were the princes of the tribes, were over them that were numbered, offered, and they brought their offering before the Lord. 6 covered wagons, and 12 oxen, a wagon for 2 of the princes, and for each one an ox. And they brought them before the tabernacle. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take it of them, that they may do to the service of the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt give them unto the Levites, to every man according to his service. And Moses took the wagons and the oxen, and gave them unto the Levites. 2 wagons and 4 oxen he gave unto the sons of Gershon, according to their service, and 4 wagons and 8 oxen he gave unto the sons of Merari, according unto the service, under the hand of Ithamar, the son of Aaron the priest. But unto the sons of Kohath he gave none, because the service of the sanctuary belonging unto them was that they should bear upon their shoulders. And the princes have offered for dedicating of the altar in the day that it was anointed. Even the princes offer their offering before the altar. And the Lord said unto Moses, They shall offer their offering, each prince on his day, for the dedicating of the altar. And that he offered his offering the first day was Nashon, the son of Aminadab of the tribe. Huh? Aminadab of the tribe of Judah, and his offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. Both of them were full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 spoon of 10 shekels of gold, full of incense, and young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year, for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offering, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year, and this was the offering of Nashon the son of Amminadab. On the second day, Nathaniel the son of Zuar, prince of Issachar, did offer. He offered for his offering 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 spoon of gold of 10 shekels, full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was offering a Nathanael the son of Zuar. On the third day, Eliab the son of Helon, prince of the children of Zebulun, did offer. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, and the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, and 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eliab the son of Helon. And on the fourth day, Eleazar the son of Shedor, prince of the children of Reuben, did offer. His offering was 1 silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, and after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering.
Difficult saying shekel, huh?
Shekels. A lot of shekels, right? 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eleazar the son of Shedor. On the fifth day, Shelumiel the son of Zurishadai, prince of the children of Simeon, did offer. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Shelumiel the son of Zurishadai. And on the sixth day of Eliasaph the son of Deuel, prince of the children of Gad, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of the flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Eliasaph, the son of Deuel. And on the seventh day, Elishama, the son of Ammihud, prince of the children of Ephraim, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for meat offering, 1 golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense, 1 young bullock, 1 ram, 1 lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Elishama the son of Ammihud. And on the eighth day offered Gamaliel the son of Pedazur, prince of the children of Manasseh. His offering was 1 silver charger of the weight of 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering, one golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense, one young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for burnt offering, one kid of the goats for sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Gamaliel the son of Pedazur. And on the ninth day, Abidan the son of Gideoni, prince of the children of Benjamin, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. One golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense, one young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for burnt offering, one kid of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Abidan the son of Gideoni. And on the 10th day, Aizur the son of Ammishaddai, prince of the children of Dan, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. One golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense, one young bullock, one ram, one lamb of first year of a burnt offering, one kid for of the goats for a sin offering, and for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. And this was the offering of Aizur the son of Ammishaddai.
Two more tribes.
And on the 11th day, Pagiel the son of Ochran, prince of the children of Asher, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them had full of fine flour mingled with oil for meat offering. One golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense, one young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, one kid to the goats for sin offering, for a sacrifice of peace offerings, 10 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Paigan the son of Ochran. And on the 12th day, Ahiram the son of In, prince of the children of Naphtali, offered. His offering was 1 silver charger, the weight whereof was 130 shekels, 1 silver bowl of 70 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary, both of them full of fine flour mingled with oil for a meat offering. A golden spoon of 10 shekels, full of incense, one young bullock, one ram, one lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, one kid of the goats for sin offering, and for sacrifice of peace offerings, 2 oxen, 5 rams, 5 he goats, 5 lambs of the first year. This was the offering of Ahiran the son of Enan. This was the dedication of the altar on the day when it was anointed by the princes of Israel. 12 chargers of silver, 12 silver bowls, 12 spoons of gold, each charger of silver weighing 130 shekels, each bowl 70. All the silver vessels weighed 2,400 shekels, after the shekel of the sanctuary. The golden spoons were 12, full of incense, weighing 10 shekels apiece, after the shield of the sanctuary. All the good of the spoons was 120 shekels. All the oxen for the burnt offering were 12 bullocks, the rams 12, the lambs of the first year 12, with the meat offering, the kids of the goats for sin offering. And all the oxen for the sacrifice of the peace offerings were 20, and 4 bullocks, the rams 60, the one he got 60, the lambs of the first year 60. This was the dedication of the altar after it was anointed. And when Moses went into the tabernacle of the congregation to speak to him, then he heard the voice of one speaking unto him from the mercy seat that was once upon the ark of testimony, from between the two cherubim, and he spoke unto him.
God, one chapter has 89 verses. That is insane. I think that's the longest chapter in the entire Bible. Like even the Psalms are shorter than this, and the Psalms are 156 chapters. Yeah, we're gonna be on the Book of Psalms for a long time.
Okay.
uh,
So you want me to do 8 and 9? You got it? I feel like I can go
um,
faster.
whatever. So yeah, the this chapter it's just the sacrifices that all the tribes did. It's nothing special going on here. I'm sure it means something like the amount they gave and stuff, but I don't know. Too many numbers. My brain don't comprehend. And oh my God, after they did that, God started speaking to Moses from the tabernacle. I mean, from the ark. From the ark. That is Jesus. You can read 8. I'll read 9.
Huh?
So if you want, you can read 8 and I'll read 9.
Yay! I like reading.
I bet you do, nerd.
Yeah, huh?
I'm just
Where's the...
It's under your chin.
Oh. Aaron lights the lamps. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron. And they say unto him, When thou lightest the lamps, the 7 lamps shall give light over against the candlestick. And Aaron did so. He lighted the lamp thereof over against the candlestick, as the Lord commanded Moses. This work of the candlestick was of beaten gold. Unto the shaft thereof, unto the flowers thereof, was beaten work, according unto the pattern which the Lord had showed Moses. So he made the candlestick. The cleansing of the Levites. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Take the Levites from among the children of Israel, cleanse them, and thus shalt do unto them to cleanse them. Sprinkle water purifying upon them, and let them shave all their flesh, and let them wash their clothes, and so make themselves clean. Then let them take a young bullock with his meat offering, even fine flour mingled with oil, and another young bullock shalt thou take for a sin offering. And thou shalt bring the Levites before the tabernacle of the congregation, and thou shalt gather the whole assembly of the children of Israel together. Thou shalt bring the Levites before the Lord, and the children of Israel shall put their hands upon the Levites. And Aaron shall offer the Levites before the Lord for an offering the children of Israel, that they may execute the service of the Lord. And the Levites shall lay their hands upon the heads of the bullocks, and thou shalt offer the one for sin offering and the other for burnt offering, unto the Lord to make an atonement for the Levites. And thou shalt set the Levites before Aaron and before his sons, and offer them for an offering upon the Lord. Thou shalt thus separate the Levites from among the children of Israel, and the Levites shall be mine. And after that shall the Levites go in to do the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And thou shalt cleanse them and offer them for an offering. For they are wholly given unto me from among the children of Israel. Instead of such as open every womb, even instead of the firstborn of all the children of Israel, have I taken them unto me. For all the firstborn of the children of Israel are mine, both man and beast. On the day I smote every firstborn in the land of Egypt. I sanctified them for myself. And I have taken the Levites for all the firstborn to the children of Israel. And I have given the Levites as a gift to Aaron, to his sons from among the children of Israel, to do the service of the children of Israel in the tabernacle of the congregation, and to make an atonement for the didn't say Israel. Yep. To the tabernacle of the congregation, to make an atonement for the children of Israel, that there be no plague. Oh, yeah, that there be no plague among the children of Israel when the children of Israel came nigh unto the sanctuary. And Moses and Aaron and all the congregation of the children of Israel did to the Levites according unto all that the Lord commanded Moses concerning the Levites, so did the children of Israel unto them. And the Levites were purified, and they washed their clothes, and Aaron offered them as an offering before the Lord. Aaron made an atonement for them to cleanse them. And after Aaron made an atonement for them and cleansed them, after that they went the Levites in to do their service in the tabernacle of the congregation for Aaron. And before his sons, as the Lord had commanded Moses concerning the Levites, so did they unto them. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, This is all that belongeth unto the Levites. From 20 and 5 years old and upward they shall go into wait upon the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And from the age of 50 years they shall cease waiting upon the service thereof, and shall serve no more, but shall minister with their brethren in the tabernacle of the congregation to keep the charge, and shall do not service. Thus shalt thou do unto the Levites touching their charge. Mhm.
I was trying to show while my wife was reading, but I didn't want to block her text. But it showed right there what this is in reference to. It is in reference to um, Book of Exodus. Shit. Why is it doing this? Books of Exodus 25 to 37. Again, Book of Exodus, Book of Exodus. Just further extrapolations of the previous books. This is that belongeth upon the Levites from 20 and 5 years old and upward. This is all the like rules and stuff that the Levites have to follow for the tabernacle and all them, their role and everything. Finally, chapter 9. This is in reference to Exodus 12, the observance of the Passover. The Lord spoke unto Moses in the wilderness of Sinai in the first month of the second year after they came out of the land of Egypt, saying, Let the children of Israel also keep the Passover at his appointed season. In the 14th day of this month at evening you shall keep it in his appointed seasons, according to all the rites of it, and according to all the ceremonies thereof shall you keep it. And Moses spoke unto the children of Israel that they should keep the Passover, and they keep the Passover on the 14th day of the month at evening in the wilderness of Sinai, according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. So did the children of Israel, and there were certain men who were defiled by the dead bodies of a man, that they could not keep the Passover on that day. They came before Moses and before Aaron on that day, and those men said unto him, We are defiled by the dead body of a man. Wherefore are we kept back, that we may not offer an offering of the Lord in his appointed season among the children of Israel? And Moses said unto them, Stand still, and I will hear what the Lord will command concerning you. And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, If any man of you or of your posterity shall be unclean by reason of a dead body, or be it a journey far off, yet he shall keep the Passover unto the Lord. The 14th day of the second month at evening they shall keep it, and eat it with unleavened bread, with bitter herbs. And they shall leave none of it unto the morning, nor break any bone of it. According to all the ordinances of the Passover they shall keep it. But the man that is clean and is not in a journey, and forbeareth to keep the Passover, even the same soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he brought not the offering of the Lord in his appointed season. That man shall bear his sin. And if a stranger shall sojourn among you, and will keep the Passover among the Lord, according to the ordinance of the Passover, and according to the ordinance, well, and according to the manner thereof, so shall he do. Ye shall have one ordinance, both for the stranger and for him that was born in the land. The cloud over the tabernacle, reference to Exodus 40. And on the day that the tabernacle was reared up, the cloud covered the tabernacle, namely the tent of the testimony. And at that evening there was upon the tabernacle as if it were the appearance of fire until the morning. So it was It was all way. The cloud covered it by day, and the appearance of fire by night. And when the cloud was taken up from the tabernacle, then after that the children of Israel journeyed. In the place where the clouds abode, there the children of Israel pitched their tents at the commandment of the Lord. And the children of Israel journeyed, and at the commandment of the Lord they pitched as long as the cloud abode upon the tabernacle. They rested in their tents. When the cloud tarried long upon the tabernacle many days, then the children of Israel kept the charge of the Lord, and journeyed not. And so it was when the cloud was a few days upon the tabernacle, according to the commandment of the Lord, they abode in their tents. And according to the commandment of the Lord, they journeyed. And so it was when the cloud abode from evening unto the morning, and that the cloud was taken up in the morning, then they journeyed. Whether it was by day or by night, that the journey was taken up, they journeyed. Whether it was 2 days, or a month, or a year, that the cloud tarried upon the tabernacle. Remaining thereon, the children of Israel abode in their tents, and journeyed not. When it was taken up, they journeyed. At the commandment of the Lord, they rested in their tents, and at the commandment of the Lord, they journeyed. They kept the charge of the Lord at the commandment of the Lord by the hand of Moses. So, just a further extrapolation of Exodus 12. They're keeping the Passover, which is on the 14th day of, I think this was the second month. So, February 14th, I think, would be our equivalent. What happened? Oh. And suddenly two guys came to Moses because I guess they touched a dead body or they were next to one when it came to the Passover. They're like, Moses, what do we do? We don't want to anger God. We touched a body. We're unclean now. We can't participate in the Passover. So he said to get the offerings, but go outside the city and sacrifice out there. Um, but the clean guys, the people who are clean, have to stay inside and still do the sacrifices. Um, right here. If he doesn't do it, then he should be cut off from everyone. And if a stranger joins them, then they also have to do the Passover. The cloud over the tabernacle. So you guys remember the story in Exodus 40 that there was a cloud, a tornado cloud. Yeah, a pillar of cloud. That's what it is. A pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. Whenever they saw the pillar, it was a sign from God to not travel, so they would stay tented up where they were at. And then once the cloud disappeared or the pillar of fire disappeared, that's when they knew they had to get up and travel. And it says here the cloud either lasted for a day, for a few hours to a day. It could be 2 days, a month, or a year. And they followed it. And that is all, everyone. Thank you for showing up. If you guys stood, thank you for staying. If you guys fell asleep, I don't blame you. But again, thank you guys so much for joining us. I think we're going to end it here, right, love?
Yes. Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.